What is up, guys? Alex here from technoclass.com, coming to you with an unboxing of the Elephone P9000. One of the first few phones in the Philippines to have 4 gigs of RAM, and this guy is going to be sold only at 11,499 pesos. You're getting a full HD display, a brand new Helio P10 Octa-Core processor, the newest from MediaTek, a 5.5-inch full HD display, and fast charging with wireless charging as well. The package would actually come with a wireless charger, and it will be available exclusively from Lazada for 11,499. So quite an affordable device with a lot of specs, fingerprint scanner, NFC as well. We're going to check it out right now. We'll see you guys in just a bit. Alright, so the box has some pretty interesting literature here. Superlative aspire for ultimate perfectionist. Oh my god. Its attitude, its belief, its Elephone P9000. Narrow bezel. PE plus quick charge, Android 6.0. And that's it for the design of the box. It's actually kind of a nice white box. Alright, so if the specs alone don't convince you, supposedly this phone is also a very premium phone with a metal build. And as you can see right there, ooh, definitely metal there. Very solid chamfers there. And has a USB Type-C charging port. Alright, so here's what you get inside the box of the Elephone P9000. We have a quick start guide right here. Information about the fast charging technology right there. USB Type-A to Type-C cable, a pin poker thing to open the SIM tray, a TPU case, and the phone itself. One thing that's not included in our review package but should be included in the retail package is a wireless charger, because this thing supports wireless charging, and you'll get that when you order from Lazada. Alright guys, so here is the Elephone P9000. Look at that front glass panel. Now, they didn't specify what this glass panel was, but it is very attractive and very reflective. And the front looks really nice because the metal chamfered sort of bezels on the sides are only like possibly under 1 millimeter here, and very hard to focus on because it's so reflective. But look at that design, so nice. And the sides are the flat chamfered metal, and on the back we have a sandstone finish, kind of like the OnePlus phones, but we have the Elephone design right there. Super duper nice looking phone. Alright, so as we turn the display on by pressing the power button on the right, as you can see, we are now shown the 5.5-inch Full HD display with very thin bezels from the sides. A very nice looking IPS display. This is LPTS, OGS, and stuff like that. Plus, the fingerprint scanner will unlock the phone by me putting the finger right there. As you can see, unlocks the phone quite fast, and look at that display. This is a very nice display, and the actual bezels help the fact that it's a very nice looking display because it doesn't interfere. There's not a lot of bezel on there. Very nice looking phone. Alright, so looking at the front top of the panel here, from the top bezel, as you can see, there's a speaker grill right there, the 8-megapixel front-facing camera right there, and hidden to the left of the speaker grill is the proximity and light sensitivity sensor. And on the bottom, we have a combo button. This is actually a combo kind of button. It serves as the home button right now with a LED notification light right there. Now, the reason why it's a combo button, I'll let you know later in the software features. Alright, so here on the left side, you can see the flat metal side with the SIM tray right here. I believe that's the 2 SIM trays. The custom button right here, I'll explain that to you later. And on the bottom, we have a speaker grill. I believe this is just a single mono speaker, but it's a very loud speaker. I'll show you that later. And here is the USB Type-C charging port, and that one over there is the microphone. On the right side, we have a volume rocker and a power and unlock button. And on the top, we have the antenna cutouts and the 3.5mm headphone jack. Alright, so on the back here, we have the 13-megapixel IMX258 Sony sensor camera right there. a dual tone flash over here, a laser autofocus sensor over here, and here is the fingerprint scanner. And on the bottom, we have a lone Elephone logo that I need to clean. And this is the back sort of sandstone texture, which actually feels pretty good. It doesn't hurt my fingers when I move it through the surface. And it is pretty grippy, which is nice. Alright, so overall the design is amazing. Probably one of the most attractive phones that I've seen for 11,500 pesos. The metal sides right here, the sandstone look is really nice. The camera module looks amazing with the metal sort of accent right there. And the glass on front is amazing. I don't know. I mean, it's not Gorilla Glass or anything, or at least they don't tell us that it's Gorilla Glass, but it looks amazing. The bezels look amazing. The metal, sort of like a 1mm metal over here, looks amazing. And the sharp corners, you know, the 2.5D glass is getting popular these days, but the sharp corners is still a very nice look to have. So that's way many high points for design for the Elephone P9000. That's amazing. Alright, so there's also the TPU case that comes in the box. Now, I don't know if this is the freebie that we'll get. In other countries, I believe the freebie was a flip case that has a window right here. This phone has a window feature that is super awesome. I've seen the screenshots, they were really good. But in the box that we have here in the Philippines, we're getting a TPU case. Now, it doesn't do the design any favors, but at least all of the ports are covered. I mean, all of the ports are open, and the buttons have a nice sort of rubber button on top of them. And that's the speaker right there. Very loud speaker. I'm going to unlock it with my finger right now. Thankfully, with the hole on the finger, it actually makes finding the fingerprint sensor better with the TPU case on. Look at, hear that sound? That's from the speakers down there, and it's really loud. Alright, it's time to check out the user interface of the Elephone P9000. I'm going to unlock it by putting my finger on the fingerprint scanner. There we go. And we are greeted with the home screen of the Elephone P9000. Now, this runs on Android Marshmallow already. Yes, Android 6.0 with a little bit of a skin. This is called a Free Me skin from Elephone, and actually resembles a lot like it resembles stock Android for the most part. Some icons have been changed, and some size of icons have been changed a little bit, but the app drawer is still there. It is a paginated side-scrolling one though, with a background showing, but still it looks fairly stock, and as you can see, it is very smooth. Of course, that is being helped by the Helio Octa-Core P10 processor 6755. So a new powerful Octa-Core processor from MediaTek. Alright, despite the fact that it looks fairly stock when you scroll around, but when you go into the settings menu, you'll see some extra features like, off-screen gesture, system motion, stuff like that. But for the purposes of this unboxing, I'll show you two things that are different in this UI. First of all, you can customize a button, a physical button, to do something to your preference. For example, if I want to launch Spotify by pressing the shortcut button, which is right here, I press it right now, and Spotify will launch. So that is a very handy feature for something that you use every day. So if you use Instagram or Twitter every day, very often, you just press this physical button right here. It will take you to that app instantly. Alright, so the other interesting feature here is the navigation bar settings, because it can leverage this little square button right here on the bottom of the bezel to become a replacement for all of the on-screen buttons that you see right here. So as you can see, the click home button is a back key, double click it goes to home key, and long press goes to recent tasks. Normally it's a home button, but if I turn off the navigation bar right here and press back, my screen will be entirely used up by my UI, and this doubles as the back button. Double press it to go home, and hold it to multitask, which is a interesting way to get rid of that on-screen button and just use this one single button. So it's an entirely up to you, personal preference kind of thing, but that's a nice feature anyways. Alright, here we are checking out the camera app, and this is, I'm no stranger to this camera app. I've seen this before. This is a pretty common camera app, so I'm not gonna show you the extra features. It's got HDR and stuff like that, panorama and blah blah blah. We're gonna take one quick shot here, touch and hold the object. There we go. Let's focus. All right, we're going to take a quick selfie as well. There we go. You hear that loud click from the camera app. Those are the speakers. And here we go. That's my front facing and the actual IMX258 sensor, 13 megapixel. They both look pretty good. All right, so people ask this all the time, and here it is. The LED notification light is there, and that's what it looks like when you have a notification. All right, guys, so I think that's about it for our quick unboxing of the Elephone P9000, and I think it's a very super duper sexy phone. The chamfered sides, the metal sides, the nice sandstone back, the nice looking sort of a camera module on the back there with the fingerprint sensor, 4 gigs of RAM, a very nice stock-like user interface with a bunch of bonuses in there. Plus it runs on Android 6.0 Marshmallow. And look at that glass front right there. Even though I don't think this is Gorilla Glass or anything, they didn't say what that was. You're getting 8 megapixel camera in front, 13 megapixel, a brand new sort of Sony IMX258 or something like that. You're getting the brand new Helio P10 Octa-Core processor and wireless charging, fast charging. You get the wireless charger also in the package, and it's made of metal with NFC and stuff like that. So check out the Elephone P9000 for 11,500 pesos from Lazada starting April 18 at noon. Check it out when it comes available. And that's it for me, Alex from atechnoclass.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.